Man, we are going to give you something fun to do with the whole family, and we're going to also make you so proud of the community that we're all a part of. Even if you don't live in Ringgold proper, you're going to be so proud that it's in your own backyard. Evan Kennedy is here. He's here to talk about the Unity Park, right? What am I wanting to really call it?
Crossroads Unity.
Crossroads Unity Park. We've been discussing this on the show for a number of years now, maybe as many as 4 or 5, would you say?
Honestly, this project has probably been going for about twice that long.
Twice that long.
Since the original idea and conception, but we're ready to, as I like to tell them, we're ready to paint or get off the ladder.
So let me explain to people, if I can quickly, what this is, because I told you you're going to be proud of where you live. So we'll use Evan's math. 10 years ago, there was an idea to come up with a park that was designed to unify the community, to allow especially parents who might be in wheelchairs or have some disabilities to be able to play with their kids at the playground. Is that basically it?
Exactly.
And it was veteran driven.
Absolutely. So it's dedicated to all U.S. veterans in memory of Troy Dyer, who was in a wheelchair, a paraplegic, and the park is for all abilities though. So not just children with disabilities, but also adults, wheelchairs, crutches, whatever. This park is truly remarkable.
And perhaps we think the only one of its kind in the country with quite this approach, right?
Yes, I mean there are other parks that are similar, but we want to be one of those parks that when other places, other communities are building playgrounds and parks, that they think of the one in Ringgold, Georgia, right, that's going to be built.
So here's where my excitement comes into play. The idea itself is a great one. To try to fight for it, essentially, an uphill battle for 10 years and not give up, that is no small accomplishment. So you're there. You've got the land, you've got the vision, you've got the board, and now coming up in April, you've got the fundraiser.
Absolutely. So on April 27th, we're going to have another fundraiser. We've done concerts and other events. This one is going to be a car show and motorcycle. So if you have a car or bike you want to bring out, it's on Saturday, April 27th from 9 to 3. It's a free event to the public, and I think it's only going to be $20 or $25 if you want to register your vehicle. We're going to have special guests. I want to point out we're going to have Crazy Chuck from the TV show Moonshiners. He's going to be there.
Wow.
But I really want to point out this one, Layla Shook. She's a 12-year-old girl from Ringgold. She was born with a genetic disorder called Apert syndrome. She's had 61 surgeries, and she is the reason why we're building this park.
Because she is somebody who would benefit.
She is such an inspiration. I want y'all to at least come by and meet this young girl, because she is truly remarkable.
You know, this is a park that will benefit so many people because Ringgold is just, you know, a stone's throw from downtown Chattanooga. Anybody watching would be able to go and access it. But you got to talk a little bit about that hometown pride in Ringgold, Georgia. It runs deep, deep, deep.
Well, we're a very proud community. We love people. We love the children of our community. And we just want, we want people like, not to name drop, but the people like Dolly Parton and people that have had ties to Ringgold to come back and be able to, come to this park and bring their family and their friends and really enjoy it. And so it's going to be so unique, Julie. I can't really begin with the time we have to describe some of the pieces, but there's going to be sensory pieces and a tree house there that the kids can actually take a wheelchair up to the tree house. It's really going to be incredible.
Well, you're right. We can't get into too much of the detail, but it sounds like the committee that has fought so to see this happen has not let go of the control, if you will. So they're happy to bring in experts to add to the vision, but this is going to be a truly Ringgold created park. Absolutely.
And we have partnered with a company called Game Time. They're a Playcore company, and they are right here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, which we think is really awesome. We're so glad to have them on board because they can actually mold or create any piece that we want. So that's why the budget for this thing has kind of increased, because the vision has increased as we've went through, and I'm telling you guys, we need to get this thing underway.
So here's what you can know today. First of all, if you love bikes and cars, or if you have a bike or a car that you'd love to show, go ahead and register it for the event happening at the Colonnade at the end of April. It's pretty cheap to enter. The proceeds will all go back to raise the funds for this park. As far as who will benefit from it, you heard Evan mention children, yes. But all children will, because if their parents have any type of a disability that would otherwise prevent them from going and pushing them on the swing or enjoying that playground time, this park will provide it.
Absolutely. And you can get all this information and much more at our website. That's where all this info is. It's crossroadsunity.org. Reach out to us if you want to make a donation. We would be honored to have those funds, because we do have a long ways to go to reach our goal.
So that's what they're going to do. They go to crossroadsunitypark.org.
Just crossroadsunity.org, and all the information is there. If you want to reach out to us, get more information, please do. We'd love to talk with you. We'd love to have you come by and meet with our committee if you need to, or whatever we need to do. But we hope to have this park done by 2025.
We're going to hope that we can help you accomplish that. It's always great to see you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Here again is the event, April 27th at the Colonnade. Do they have to have a deadline to get their car or bike entered in that? Do you know?
No, ma'am. Just come on.
Just come on. Bring your $25 and come on. Crossroadsunity.org. And don't forget, though, the event that day is free for you to go and enjoy. If you wanted to make a donation, they would happily accept it. Great to see you.
You too.
It's like playing a video game, but in real life! Yes!
When we bring a truckload of magic to your